Well, let's discuss something very contemporary.
Yes.
So we are sitting in your office now, and the Atiwa by-election is going on.
Yeah.
I called you this morning. I said you were very blunt in saying the NPP would win.
Yes.
That might be the case, but we also discussed the security situation,
Yes.
and we said that well, it will pass off smoothly.
Yes.
But in your office a few minutes ago, we heard that there are some disturbances. Are you surprised?
I'm not. You see, out of 230 seats in Parliament, about 180, 185 are safe seats. Atiwa has become a necessary flashpoint because you cannot objectively gauge a government proprietor otherwise in a by-election in a very safe seat. But you cannot stop the politicians from being propaganda with it.
Yeah.
In 2006, NDC got 26%, NPP about 76%. These two parties want to increase. So they can make propaganda that, look, yes, we got 76, and MP will say, we got 18 now because people don't think the government is doing well. The NDC wants to increase its 26% to say, even to go 24, want to increase it by up to 30%. They said, we told you so.
They are losing support.
Yes. So that is why it is.
So if I understand you correctly, you say, well, yes, at the end of the day, MPP was winning. Really, the issue might be the margin.
The margin, because that's what they want to make issue of it. And I think that.
But if that's the case, why is it that we are hearing reports of tear gassing?
Oh, tear gassing, because I think that some people, especially the opposition party, they really need to win a bigger margin.
Okay.
And their argument that will face them, will allow them to cheat, that is going to be the problem. Because when in 2008 MPP said the NDC were rigging the elections, I was laughing. You have state apparatus to maintain law and order.
Yeah.
So when I hear in Atiwa the NDC claiming that the MPP was trying to rig the election, I laugh, because you have state apparatus. And I think that if anybody wants to create trouble,
it will be the governing party.
Well, either side, someone might want to create mischief. But one thing I know for sure, we have quite a number of good crop police officers who would. That's why in 2008, Ghana passed through what many countries couldn't have passed through. So with the military, for example, those peacekeeping efforts, talking to them, they realized that once elections should go off peacefully in 4 years, they said, look, Ben, we've seen how burn allegiance to a person has caused problems in Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone. That is why in 2000, Rawlings and the government handed over. That's why in 2008, Kufuor handed over.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah, so
because I don't know if you've seen a recent article by a former Canadian High Commissioner, John Schramm.
No.
Well, but you don't even need to see that. But essentially, people, you are praising the military or the security apparatus.
Yeah.
But people also praise the Ghana Electoral Commission a lot.
Oh, see, the Ghana Electoral Commission, they do well. But you see, look, if in countries where elections have been free and fair, the military have stepped in because they think that they cannot be sure of their own security.
Yeah.
Electoral Commission, they've done well, but the security too, they've stayed out of
politics. Think at the end of the day, the military is more important than
because they've stayed out that knowing that every 4 years
they will turn over.
They will turn over. If you want to maintain the government, they would. It is when you make, it is like a two-way sword. When you make independent elections impossible, people get ideas. 4 years is not a long time.
So even if I understand you correctly, what you are making is a fundamental endorsement of the structural basis of Ghanaian democracy.
Yes. A good electoral commission, a transparent system of voting, which will let the military stay in barracks. Because, I nearly joined my colleagues in the army. I talked to them. They said, look, this peacekeeping, apart from putting money in the soldiers, the pockets of the rank and file,
they learn a lot.
How Liberia all of a sudden went to ground zero. Even Cote d'Ivoire, whoever thought 10 years ago could be where it is. So that is one thing that people must really. We've had a good electoral commission. Afarajan has done very well, yes, but it's the combination of all these efforts.
I have one leg in security studies, and I'm very, very happy with the analysis you're making. I mean, the military is really very important.
Yes, very, and they've got apolitical. I mean, they've seen how the military will come the end. They live among barracks in the end. What have they left? Problems. So
you are making a very solid endorsement of Ghanaian democracy.
Yes.
But the way I read it, not many of us have faith in the structural basis of our democracy. For example, if you look at the way we are treating this oil, for instance, that it can become a case. if our democracy is so strong, we should be able to manage such southern worlds, shouldn't we?
Oh, I think that we've learned like the lessons from Nigeria. I mean, when it was outrageous that Nigeria, such a big oil producer, they keep for fuel. One thing too is that Nigeria is not as Ghana is not as huge as Nigeria, and the various stakeholders, the media is very alert. And one thing I like, people may find it funny, but the controversies within the two parties, any party who comes into power, one faction not in power, will, like right now, if the oil comes, the Rawlings group in NDC will put the most group on their toes. If MPP wins, if Nana wins in 2012, the another faction MPP will put the Kufuor faction MPP put another faction on their toes.
So what you are saying that the rivalries within the parties themselves
very healthy for our democracy and transparency.
Ben Ephson, thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc.